What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. And today, we're going to be previewing and giving you everything that you need to know for tonight's matchup between the Raiders and the Chargers, a AFC West showdown for who is going to have the lead. If the Chargers win, they're going to take the lead. The Raiders win, they're going to keep the lead and extend that lead. So it is a huge game tonight. We're going to go over injuries, overs, unders, all that funky stuff, and give you my overall prediction at the very end. So let's get into it. So for the Chargers, some of the injuries include Joey Bosa, Keenan Allen, Chris Harris, Derwin James, Kenneth Murray, just a few people that were listed on the injury report throughout the week. Keenan Allen, he will play. He had a full practice on Saturday. Other days it was limited. Joey Bosa will play, which is huge. Chris Harris, he has a shoulder injury that he has been tendering to. He had limited participation practices throughout the whole week, but I think he will play. I think he will be in a snap count. Derwin James, he is playing. Justin Jones, he is out. Kenneth Murray is out. Kenneth Murray being out is huge. Kenneth Murray is a very, very, very good linebacker for the Los Angeles Chargers, and he is a huge loss. So that's big there. And then you go to the Raiders side of things, which is not bad at all. They have Josh Jacobs, who's questionable, and that is it. Trayvon Mullen showed up on the injury report throughout the week. Carl Nassib did. Solomon Thomas. But those guys are playing. The only one questionable is Josh Jacobs. So this Raiders team is looking really good, man. And the Chargers team is too. So that brings us to some of the matchups to watch, or some positions to watch. You got to watch Derek Carr versus Justin Herbert, two premier quarterbacks in this league. Justin Herbert had a very good rookie year, and Derek Carr is more the veteran who has been around for a while. It's going to be a fun game. And then we'll see how the Chargers corners perform against the Raiders receivers. And then with Kenneth Murray out, who is going to step up for the Chargers at the linebacker position? Safeties are good for the Chargers. Defense line is solid. And that Raiders defensive line versus that Chargers offensive line is going to be the biggest matchup in the matchup that decides this game. That Raiders defensive front has been insane. It has been very, very good. Carl Nassib, Max Crosby. It has been a really good defensive line that really gets after the opposing quarterback. So we got to see how that Chargers O line that they've built holds up. I think they'll be fine. They're gonna have a really good game, but maybe they don't. But it's gonna be a really good game. So let's get to the over and unders. You have the Raiders versus the Chargers. You have this. The spread is the Chargers are favored by 3 points. I'm gonna take the over. I think the Chargers win by 4 or 5 points in this game. Then the Raiders versus the Chargers over under 51.5 points. I'm gonna take the over. Raiders versus Chargers money line. I'm not gonna go through that. And then two notes: the Raiders are 2-1 against the spread this season, and the Chargers hit in all 3 games this season against the spread. So, you know, a fun matchup for tonight, an AFC West matchup that is going to mean a lot down the road because the Raiders and the Chargers don't play again until like the last game of the season, I believe. So, who are the key? What are the keys to the game? So for the Chargers, it's for Justin Herbert to play a solid, consistent game, for them to be able to run the ball, and for the Chargers to play decent defense and stop the Raiders' run game and contain Henry Ruggs. You also got to watch Josh Jacobs, of course. And then the Chargers, the Chargers keys, like I said, that offensive line has to hold up. It has to hold up. And if it holds up versus that very strong front, they're going to be fine. And then the Raiders, their defensive line has to win the battle. I truly believe whoever wins the battle tonight, the offensive line or the defensive line from the Raiders and the Chargers, I think that's going to be huge to deciding this game. The Chargers defense line is very solid too, and the Raiders O line is very average, if that. So even if and then if Josh Jacobs is out, that's going to hurt even more. for the Raiders. So, you can go back and forth on a lot of things between these two teams, but if you ask me, I think that the Chargers are going to take this one. I think Justin Herbert makes a few more plays than Derek Carr. I think Austin Eckler and Keenan Allen, and I just think the Chargers are more dynamic on offense, and I also think the Chargers have a little more on defense as well. So, yeah, I'm gonna take the Chargers in this game. I'm gonna say 31 to 24. 31 to 24 is my prediction for tonight's game, or 31-23, something like that. So, Chargers, of course. Chargers 31, Raiders 23-24, something like that. So that is my prediction for tonight's game. Let me know your guys' predictions. Let me know some of the keys to the game in your opinion. Um, Let me know your thoughts on the game tonight. And I thank you guys for tuning in to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. As always, I will catch you guys in the next one.